So our final fabulous session for today is inspired by one of my fabulous mastermind ladies, Faye. We were having a clarity call this week, and she said, we were talking about her website. She said, I want to move a few things around, Global Profiles. And Global Profiles Group is her company. So we were navigating and moving a few things around on her clarity call. Of course, she's laughing because she's like, listen, the things that you do in like 5 minutes takes me like 5 hours. And we were talking about Amazon, and to her surprise, as I had mentioned to her, unfortunately, very recently, Amazon closed the A store. It used to be that you can create your own custom A store. That's no longer an option, but you can certainly still get links to Amazon products, right, as an Amazon affiliate, and then share those links. So number one, if you're not an Amazon affiliate, it's really easy to do that. You can actually go to Google, you can type in Amazon Associates or Amazon Affiliate Program and sign up. So that's number one. Number two, once you've signed up, you can do a lot of things, but I'm going to keep it seriously simple, y'all. I'm just going to use this little bad boy right here. When you log in, you can create quick links. You can get those links, and then you can put them in some sort of a PDF. So first thing I'm going to do is actually show you an example PDF of one of the PDFs that I have created. See if I can find that real quick. For the last virtual event that I had, it was the Get It Goals Back to Business virtual conference. And I create what I like to call my virtual swag, right? So right here, you're actually looking at Power PDF number 1, which is my early Black Friday PDF, right? It's seriously simple how I create these, y'all. I've got my graphic, which is 1280 by 720. I'm not sure if my girl Annette was here, but I think it was either last week or the week before last. She was like, how do you put images and links in graphics? So this is a good session for her too, because I'm going to walk you through that. I put my graphic in here, and then I share the products. These are the products that for this weekend are $11. This PDF is at, let's go over there. Let's see if I can put the link in and it works for me. This is at Lord, where's the key? Rebrand dot Lee/BF Sister. Okay, I think I wrote it right. Let's cross our fingers. Cross your fingers for me. Hopefully I wrote it right. Yes, okay. So now this is the PDF. I normally will upload my PDFs to my Google Drive at drive.google.com, and sometimes I'll use my links from my website. In this case, I was testing out Rebrandly, as recommended to me by Tanya Smith, so I'm testing that out on that short link company, Rebrandly. I'm testing it out this weekend, and so I decided to use that for this PDF, and so far so good. So again, I keep it seriously simple. If you want to create a holiday guide, this is basically what I'm going to show you how to do, right? These are my products, but you can also use Amazon products, right, or any affiliate program for that matter. So let me go back to the Adobe Acrobat. I did the Back to Business virtual conference. Here is a 15-page PDF that I created as my virtual swag. I always want my conferences to feel like you're not just virtual, but you're actually physically with these amazing people. So I always like to have some form of swag. So I've got goodies from my speakers like Kim Coles, and here's the beautiful Lynette Crosby, and here's the fabulous LaShanda Cross. They shared some fabulous goodies with us. Oh, y'all remember the Fire Start Your Year weekend workshop. You can register. I think there is a few spaces left if you want to get the registration for $150 off for my 3-day weekend workshop. So, all right, here is the page I wanted to share with you. Girl Boss Book List. These are a collection of readings, books, and resources. Think Like a Bookpreneur from Tyshina Davis, The Confidence Factor for Women in Business. This is Carol Sankar's book. This is my list here, right, of some of my favorite books and books from our Power Circle experts. Just a simple list, and all of these are linked to Amazon affiliate books, okay? So I'm going to show you how to basically do that. Create a nice, clean Power PDF with links that you can say, this is my quote-unquote holiday guide. Now, if you want to, and you are like a Microsoft Word queen, then you can dig in. You can put photos and graphics and all that stuff in there. Today I'm just going to keep it KISS, K-I-S-S, keep it seriously simple, a header graphic, text in the middle with links. Okay, sound good to you? Hopefully that does. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is create a header graphic, and then I'm just going to start making a book list, okay? Now, some of you guys are OGs and you've been in my circle before, so you may have seen me do this before. I right now, oh, look, I've already created one. Look at this. I already made one of these. Okay, so that was another training. I will recreate this one that you see right here, the holiday gift guide. Here I am in my home with my big old tree behind me. Let's recreate that. So I'm going to create a graphic that is 1280 by 720. If you don't know, now you know. That is the size I love because it works well not only for my graphics and branding for my PowerPoint, my Power PDFs, but it works great for my PowerPoint presentations. And also 1280 by 720 is a good size for YouTube videos. So that tends to be my go-to size. So I'm going to create my graphic. And I'm basically going to recreate the one that you just saw a while ago, okay? So hopefully I can find that photo, and it's still somewhere in my Canva library. This, by the way, is canva.com. I do have a business account. I think it's like $12 a month, so it doesn't break the bank. Let's just change this to Sister Sense Holiday Gift Guide. Done. So let's see. Let's move on down to uploads, which is where my images are. And I'm going to see if I can find that holiday image of me, which is super old, but it just came out pretty nice. So I tend to use that image a lot. Okay, here it goes. Okay. When I was a few sizes smaller. You know what's funny is when you say to yourself, oh, look at me, look at those rolls. I'm chunky. And then you look at yourself now and you're like, Lord, I'm chunkier now than I was. I'm chunkier now than I was in that doggone picture. Sometimes you don't know what you had until it's gone. So, okay, so I'm going to put this picture in the background. Now I'm going to go to Elements. This is one of my favorite go-tos, by the way. Who's laughing at me? I know somebody laughing. See, I knew y'all was going to laugh at me. Okay, so I'm going to go to Shapes. And it's always fun when I get to play with you guys. I can't wait to see some of you here in North Carolina in January because, you know, I cut up. And we have some fun when we get together. But, you know, whether it be live in person or virtual, it's just good when I get to hang with you all. So, oh my goodness, I just put a rectangle over the image. But don't worry, it's going to go away in a second. Well, not go away, but what I love, again, I always tell y'all what I love about Canva Business is you get to have your branded color palette, which is my go-to. So now that I've changed it to one of my favorite purples, I'm going to go over here to this checker box icon so that I can change the transparency a little bit. This purple is a little light. I think I'm going to go back to that darker purple. Yeah, that's the darker one. Maybe do something like that's deep, deep. Okay, so as you see, I tend to keep it seriously simple. One color, you know, a graphic in the back or on the side, and my text box. Man, I wish I could come. Aw, you know, it would be so much fun to have you there. But here's the deal. I always do the live 3-day weekend workshop, and I also do a 1-day virtual for about 3 to 5 hours, depending upon the content. So there will be a virtual version too. So I'll let you guys know about that in a bit as well. So, okay, now that I've got this here, I'm going to go back to Uploads. And let's see if I can find my logo. There is a logos folder. Yes. So, okay. It's always good to have a transparent logo. And I've got all mine in a special folder. So I'm just going to put that here. Let me make it a little bit smaller. And now I'm going to go to text and drop some text in there. So my text is black right now. Let's change that to white if I can find it. And I think I just hit bold. Let's not make it bold. So I'm just going to type in holiday gift guide. And then I will just maybe put a subtitle in there. Move that at the bottom, also white. So here's my holiday gift guide. And this one is for women entrepreneurs, which is one of the taglines you'll tend to see me put at the bottom of stuff. Maybe adjust the spacing a little bit. I like to stretch out my smaller text. That's kind of like a tip. I tend to like to stretch out text that's the subheader. For some reason, when you put space in between the letters, even though it's smaller, it makes it easier to read. It's more legible that way. So that is there. And the last thing that you saw me put on the other photo, actually, was a little gift box, which was actually kind of cute. So I'm going to go over to illustrations, and let's see if I can find that gift box. Or maybe just do a quick search for gift box, see what it brings up for me. Perfect. So maybe this one's cute. This one is so cute. What's great about Canva also is that they've got all of these cute little graphics. Some of them you got to pay for, but this one is free. So here's my holiday gift guide, right? Here's my cover, and bam, I'm done, okay? Just that simple. So I'm going to download this baby, and then I'm going to start to create my Power PDF. So we should be able to do this relatively quickly. This will not take too long. I'm going to put this together in about 5 or 10 minutes, but I wanted to be able to do this for you so that you can see how you can do this for yourself. Again, as a web designer, I not only create graphics, but my goal is to empower you to be able to do this stuff for yourself. Looks good? Perfect. I'm glad that you like it. Okay, now I'm going to open my Word document. First thing I'm going to do is insert. I hope it downloaded. I'll see in a second. I don't recall hitting save, but it might have downloaded. So I'm going to go to my downloads folder and see if that picture is there. Yes, it is. Perfection. So insert picture. That's basically what I do there. Right now, if I do this, I can't move it anywhere. It's in the middle of my screen. So what I like to do is right mouse click, and I like to go to wrap through. Wrap, right mouse click, wrap text through. what that allows me to do now is to move it, number one, but now I can make it flesh so that it is on both sides of the border. And there we go. So that's step one. How do you wrap through in Google? Google Docs. Great question. So let's do this. Let me go over to Google Docs, to drive.google, and do the same thing. So I'm going to go to New here. My apologies, I've got quite a bit on my computer screen, so this may be a little bit slower. Google Docs, blank document, and make some magic happen. The high school band is lit tonight. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's probably too low for you to hear it, but they are having a good old time. Okay, so let me just change this from untitled document to, wait, I have to wait for it to load. Holiday, holiday gift guide. So I got these and all kind of things out of whack here, but okay. So first thing, same thing as before, insert, upload from computer. So I'm going to go to my downloads folder, pop that bad boy in there. So you will notice that it's right smack dab again, right? So if you click on it, it will say wrap text, break text. I'm going to do wrap text. I'm going to do a 0 margin. Okay. So that's number one. But you see, it now I can move it around, but it won't go up. And that is because I think my margin here is set to a 1-inch margin. So I'm going to go to File, Page Setup, and my top margin I'm going to set to 0 and hit OK. So now it's at the exact top. Then I'm going to drag it here. Bam, there you go. So you click on it, you adjust your wrap text here to 0 margin, and then you make sure that your file page setup, you have a top margin of 0. That's going to allow you to move it around and create the same effect. Okay? So now let me go back into Microsoft Word. I'm going to File, Save As. In my Documents folder, Sister Sense, Holiday Gifts Guide, and then hit Save. So here I will start off by saying, thank you so much for choosing Sister Sense. Click the link below to dive into my fabulous holiday gift guide for women entrepreneurs. And I can't spell entrepreneurs today. Thank God for spell check. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to put the meat in here, but let's get to the footer first. I will put created by LaShanda Henry, Sister Sense, copyright 2017. All rights reserved. And then I'm going to just center this, number 1. Number 2, beside copyright, I like to go to, where is it? Insert, symbol. Let me get that copyright symbol. Come on. My computer is like, how fast do you want me to go? You just said like 15 different things on me. I'll give baby girl a second. I know, mama. I'm working you hard right now. Let's see if she can get back into the swing of things with me. Okay, perfection. So she's back with me here. Again, I'm going to click on symbols, get that copyright symbol in there. All rights reserved. Okay. So sistasense.com. I'm going to select it, go to hyperlink, make it a link. Okay. Then created by LaShanda Henry. I'll make this a link to mail to : that's what you use if you want to put an email address. So I'm going to put mail to sistasense@gmail.com. And yeah, that's it. So my footer is done. And now I can put in the meat. Okay. So some of my favorite books for, and again, you know Amazon has a ton of stuff. So this is not limited to books, just putting that out there. But I'm just going to do some of my favorite books, right? So the fabulous Carol Sankar, her book is The Confidence Factor. So I'm just going to put in Carol Sankar and hit go. What that is going to do is pop up on my screen some of her books, The Confidence Factor for Women in Business. Now I'm going to click on the little arrow right here. That's going to give me the very long link, but it's also going to give me the short link. I'm going to copy that short link, come in here, and say, The Confidence Factor for Women in Business by Carol Sankar. Oh, let's put in some bullets here. I'm going to highlight it, go to hyperlink, put in that Amazon link. Bam, I'm done. So you sign into your Amazon account once you've created it, of course, and then you get the short link for each one. So let's say I take this short link and then put it in my web browser. That is going to load the page on Amazon, right? So if you can't do Amazon A-Store anymore, that's unfortunate, but guess what? You can now do this. So here, look at this. The Confidence Factor is a powerful accessory. Never leave home without it. Carol Sankar, TEDx. The glass ceiling may have been removed, but the scars from our predecessors bumping their heads is still relevant. So she's got some fabulous information right here. The Confidence Factor for Women in Business is based on a series of core conversations for women who desire more success in their business. I can copy this, and then I can come here and paste it. Now, keep in mind 2 things. If I paste it right here, it is, number 1, not formatted. Number 2, it's a new bullet. I don't want to do that. So here's what I'm going to do. Blah, 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 blah. Just put some random text in there. I'm going to go right underneath this link. Then I'm going to hit Shift-Enter. Shift-Enter is going to allow me to put a space without adding a new bullet. Again, Shift-Enter. Okay? Now, I could just hit paste, or I can come to paste here and then paste this text as text only, okay? So now I have this text here, and I can say, well, ignore business and bam. So not only have I created this link, I've got some text underneath it, right? And that was just a quick cut and paste. Let's see here. Oop. Tequila says, that's what I was missing. Thanks for showing how to do that. Was it mail to? Yes, mail to, one word, no spaces, and then you put your email. So it would be mail to : sistasense@gmail.com. So let me actually click on that link and show you what it looks like. If I were to go to one of my PDF documents, this one doesn't have a mail to. Let's see if I can find it. Usually I have it somewhere. Let's go to the other one. Okay, here it goes. So it says sistasense@gmail.com. If I click on that, we have to give it a minute. Baby's working. What's great about this is that what it will do is it will open up whatever email platform you use so that you can start to write your email. So I don't know if it's slow or if I clicked on it. Yeah. So in this case, it opened up Microsoft Outlook. I don't really want to send anything in Outlook, so I'm just going to hit close. But when I'm on the web, no, I don't use Outlook. I use Gmail. So no. Yes. When I'm on the web, it opens up into Gmail. So that is basically that. Okay. So I am going to do one more of these. Another fabulous book is Driven by April Frank's Hunt. So let's go back to Amazon. Let's close this out. And keep in mind, you can put whatever you want here, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be, it could be Beyonce, right? You know, you could put in Beyonce, Christmas. Well, you know what? I love Mariah Carey. Now, this is a side note. Mariah Carey, Christmas. You will not catch a Christmas in this house without me and some Mariah Carey. You know she loves the holidays, right? So if I search for that, then all of a sudden, bam, right? I mean, you know, Amazon is the marketplace, so you can find just about anything you want here. So I am going to go to April Frank's Hunt. Hopefully I spelled her name correctly. Her newest anthology is Driven Success. So let me first copy this title. Oh, actually, let me just copy all of this. Now, if I come here and just hit paste, you see it pasted with that link in there, and I don't really want it to look like that. So I'm going to go again to paste. Then I'm going to use the A so I can paste it as text, just text, no formatting. So that makes it cleaner. That's number one. And then number two, I want to link to it, right? So I am then going to, once again, go back to Amazon. I'm going to click on not the get link word, but this little arrow here. That's going to open up the long link. I really want the shorter one. Now, this you can tweet out, right? The short link is just convenient. You can do a lot with it. So I'm going to hyperlink. There we go. So if I was, once again, to go back to my web browser, and let's just see out of curiosity, these are your affiliate links, okay? Which means that when somebody clicks on that link, any purchase made, you get a commission of that. So you wouldn't just give them the Amazon link. You got to log into your Amazon affiliate account and give them that link. I think it's like 5 or 10%. I forget how much you get per sale. So here we have Driven Success is the brainchild of April Hunt, Master Business Coach. There is more text here. Read more. Okay, I don't necessarily want to get all of it. Maybe up to the last part of this sentence, which is the whole thing. Okay. That's the whole thing. So I'm just going to copy that and then come in here. right underneath, paste. Oops, I didn't copy it. Let's go back. I think I copied it now. Let's go back here. Control C to copy. Why is it not copying for me? It doesn't like me right now, y'all. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to put it up here. I did copy it. So what's up, Microsoft Word? It doesn't want to go in, guys. I have no idea why. There we go. I don't know. Third time's a charm. So there we go. So I just put 2 in here. Imagine if I did maybe, so 2 of these took up 1 page. If I did 2 per page and I did 5, if I did 10, that would be a 5-page holiday guide, right? So you can take an hour, get 10 of these, put it together. Now, right now, the header is just on 1 page. But I could do this. I can take this header, double click to get in the footer. I'm sorry, in the header. So let me do that again because I did it really fast. Originally, I just pasted this bad boy in here. But I could double click on the top of the screen. This is going to open up header and then paste it in the header. What is that going to do? Well, then basically what this does is now every page in my document has that as the header. So now I can go and get 2 more and then 2 more, and every page is branded with this at the top. I can then take it a step further and make this a link. So I can click on this and I can say hyperlink, and then I can put in here http shop.sistasense.com. So now my graphic is clickable. So I'm only going to do this 1 page because I think you guys have gotten the gist of how you can click add links. This is, in this example, these are Amazon affiliate links, but if you are a part of any affiliate program, you can create this gift guide, right? So if you are, like myself, a business person, maybe you're an affiliate of my program, maybe you have a few other business-related affiliate products that you love. You can put it in a holiday gift guide for women entrepreneurs with your affiliate links, make it a free PDF, send it to your email list, send it to individuals, and there you go. You've got an offer to share not just for the Black Friday season, but any season, okay? So I'm now going to save my document, which saves it as a document. Then I'm going to hit File, Save As, and save this as a PDF. Bam, I'm done. So now this is a PDF document that I can share, right? It's a PDF document, ain't it pretty? And if I click on this, it is going to, see the little timer? It's going to open up my browser and take them to the SistaSense online store if they click on the image that is on the top of the screen, right? So now my SistaSense store is loading, and I have promoted it via that little link that is in that image, okay? So you can link to images, you can link to your email. There are so many things that you can do, and these are little things that I take for granted, but if you're not like a Microsoft Word person or like myself, or again, you can even do this in Google Docs. Thank you for asking that question. You know, these are things that I take for granted, but you can create these powerful PDFs in Google Docs or Microsoft Word and create some serious magic for yourself. So I am, last step, going to go to my Downloads folder, Downloads folder. So in my Google Drive, I have all these folders. One of my favorites is called my Downloads folder because I get to just upload all my good in there, and I make it easy for me to share those good goods with people in my community. So now that I have my Downloads folder loading, I'm going to go to my Documents folder. One of the things that I love to do is this. So when you open your Documents folder in Microsoft, well, not in I'm sorry, if you have a PC like me, you open your documents, most of the time it's organized by name, and you got to look for stuff. Me, I don't like to look for stuff. I like to see what I recently created relatively quickly. So what I do is I right mouse click, then I go to sort by, and I look for, if it's not there, I go to more, and I select, scroll down, I select date modified, okay? So you look for date modified, then you hit OK. That's going to show up the tab here. So now, this is what I do. I don't search by name. I search by date modified. So the last thing I created was my holiday guide, and that is at the top of my search, which just makes everything easy. So now I'm in my downloads folder. I take this little bad boy here. I drag it over. I click and I don't let go. I drag it over here so that I can upload it to my downloads folder. Okay? I can drag it over here, or you can go to New, File Upload, and upload it to your Google Drive. So, I mean, you can upload it. I just click and drag because it's easy for me. Okay? So question, would never have thought to make the picture heading clickable. Yeah, I mean, all of these little things I take for granted, but every little thing counts. So I love to put clickable images in there as well, and that's basically how you do it. So now my holiday gift guide is in my downloads folder, and if I click on it, right mouse click, and go to Get Shareable Link, it gives me a link. This is a long link, right? But that's how I copy it. This is the link that I would then go and give you guys. So I'll say, here, go here. But guess what? I don't know this whole gobbledygook thing, right? This link is seriously long. So I tend to create a short link using Bitly or Rebrandly or Pretty Link Lite. Make it a short link so it's easy for me to share. So remember, I said to you guys, my short link for my Black Friday, early Black Friday goodies, rebrand.ly/BF takes you to this bad boy right here. So I create easy short links after I've updated my PDF to Google Drive. This is just my way. Doesn't necessarily have to be your way. You can upload it to Google Drive. You can upload it to your favorite file share, to Dropbox, to your website, whatever is right for you, go with it. But this is what's right for me. This is how it works. You can create your own holiday guide, have your links in there. Again, these could be your own links or affiliate links. And boom, bam, boom, you are done. So hopefully this quick and not so dirty breakdown of how you can create your own powerful PDF holiday guide is helpful to you. I have gone through some fabulous things that you can do to really make the most of creating graphics and making power PDFs. If you have not gotten your access to my Canva challenge, where I talk about graphics and content marketing. The Canva challenge is available to you at sizzlesense.com/Canva, okay? So if you want to learn more about Canva and graphics, number one, that Canva challenge is there for you. Number two, this is what we do all day, every day inside the mastermind. So if you're not a part of it, you can go to sizzlesense.com and actually join sizzlesense.com to become a member of the mastermind. If you join the Fire and Focus for Life, which is lifetime access to the mastermind, the Canva challenge is in there, among other fabulous trainings that can help you with the visuals and the technical pieces of doing things like this, right? So there are a ton of different things that you can do with respect to monetization, marketing, and sales. This is just a piece of it, but hopefully this piece has been helpful to you today. So drop in the comment box, guys. Let me know. Last call if you have any questions. For those of you listening to the replay, you are certainly welcome to ask me questions. You can email me, sizzlesense@gmail.com. That's number one. Number two, as you work through this project and create your own holiday gift guides, feel free to post them inside of our Facebook group, firestarters.sizzlesense.com. I would love to see what you create there. Last but not least, this is a part of the Promote series that we're doing for the end of year sales goals for the ladies in the mastermind. This particular month, we're talking about Ready, Set, Sell, smart ways that you can sell to new clients versus your existing clients. And we've got a mastermind webinar coming up next week, but I wanted to jumpstart on that conversation today with this particular training because guess what? The days are quickly going by, and we want to make sure that you make the most of your holiday sales goals with respect to Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas, end of year goals, and everything in between. So again, hopefully this particular session was helpful to you today. Adonia says, thanks as always. I so appreciate you. Right back at you, beautiful. Tequila says, this was good. Thank you. You are so welcome. Great questions. Thank you for asking me about Google Docs, so I had an opportunity to touch on that as well. Pretty much everything else holds true, right? You know, with adding text and other things to your Google Docs, but that image tends to be a question that other people have, so thank you for that. Again, if you do have any questions, you can feel free to email sistasense@gmail.com, post your questions, progress, and holiday gift guide projects in our Facebook group. And of course, if you would like some more clarity, you can also schedule a Sister Sense Clarity call with me at callme.sistersense.com. All right, y'all, go forth, rock the web, create amazing, and hopefully I'll see you right back here inside of the Sister Sense Fire Starter Circle real soon. Until then, take care. Bye.